In a quiet village near wide green fields, there lived a young shepherd named Sami. Sami was not rich. He did not have many clothes, but he had something very special. He had a kind heart. Every morning before the sun rose fully, Sami took his flock of sheep and sheep to the hills. He carried a wooden staff in one hand and a small bag of food in the other. The hills were peaceful. Birds sang softly. The wind moved slowly through the grass. Among all the animals, there was one sheep that was different. Her name was Nuri. Nuri was small, white, and gentle. One of her legs was weak, so she walked slowly. Because of this, the other sheep often ran ahead, leaving her behind. Sami always noticed. When the flock moved fast, Sami slowed down. When Nuri struggled, Sami waited. When she was tired, Sami sat beside her. People in the village often laughed. "Why do you care so much about one weak sheep?" they said. "She will never be useful." Sami only smiled. "To me," he said softly, "every life matters." One afternoon, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. The wind grew strong. The birds became silent. The hills felt different. Sami knew a storm was coming. He quickly gathered the flock and started walking back toward the village. The sheep moved fast, frightened by the thunder. But Nuri could not keep up. Rain began to fall. Heavy drops hit the ground. Thunder roared across the sky. Sami looked at Nuri. She was shaking. Her weak legs slipped on the wet ground. Without thinking, Sami lifted Nuri onto his shoulders. She was heavy. The rain was strong. Path was slippery. Still Sami walked on. Each step was difficult, but he did not stop. "Do not be afraid," he whispered to Nuri. "I am here." At last, he reached a small cave near the hills. It was not much, but it was dry and safe. Sami and Nuri waited there until the storm passed. When the rain finally stopped, the sky slowly cleared, and a soft rainbow appeared. Sami smiled. Days passed. One morning, as Sami took the flock out again, he noticed something strange. Nuri was walking better. Her weak leg was stronger. Her steps were steadier. Her eyes were bright. Time, care, and patience had healed her. Weeks later, something unexpected happened. A traveler came to the village. He was tired, hungry, and lost. "My bag fell somewhere in the hills," the traveler said sadly. "It holds all my money and food." The villagers shook their heads. "The hills are large," they said. "You will never find it." Sami stepped forward. "I will try," he said. He took Nuri with him. As they walked through the hills, Nuri suddenly stopped. She began to bleat softly and pulled toward a narrow path. Sami followed her. Behind a large rock, they found the traveler's bag. The traveler's eyes filled with tears. "You saved me," he said gratefully. He wanted to give Sami gold, but Sami refused. "Just remember kindness," Sami replied. When the villagers heard the story, they felt ashamed. They looked at Nuri differently now. They looked at Sami with respect. From that day on, no one laughed at the weak anymore. They learned something important. Kindness given in silence always returns in unexpected ways. And every time Sami walked through the hills with his flock, Nuri walked beside him, proud and strong, reminding everyone that care and compassion can change destinies. Moral: never ignore the weak, for kindness has a power greater than strength.